The iPhone Ultra, also known as the first foldable iPhone, is shaping up to be one of Apple's biggest launches yet. And if the latest leaks are accurate, this phone could look impressive, but it could also come with some serious compromises. Here are some of the biggest updates we currently know. The iPhone Ultra is expected to use a book-style folding design, similar to Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold series. When closed, it should look like a normal smartphone, but once you open it, you get a much larger display. Apple is reportedly aiming for a very thin body, although the built-in MagSafe system could make it slightly thicker than some competing foldables. That extra thickness may be a small price to pay for keeping Apple's charging accessories working with the phone. According to the leaks, the outer screen could measure around 5.3 to 5.5 inches, while the inner folding display could be between 7.6 and 7.8 inches. That gives you a regular phone-sized screen when the device is closed, and a much larger display when you need more space. It is basically a phone and mini tablet in one device, which is exactly what makes foldables so appealing. One of the biggest complaints about foldable phones is the crease. Apple reportedly wants to avoid that problem with a new hinge design using materials such as aluminum and titanium. The goal is a display crease that is extremely difficult to notice during normal use. You may still see it when the screen is turned off and light hits it directly, but while you're actually using the phone, it should be far less obvious. Don't expect a huge selection of colors. The iPhone Ultra is rumored to launch in just 2 finishes. One could be a silver or white option, while the other could be black or space gray. That would fit Apple's usual approach with premium products, but it also means buyers may have fewer choices than they get with regular iPhone models. This could be one of the biggest changes. The iPhone Ultra may not have Face ID at all. Instead, Apple could bring back Touch ID through the side power button. The fingerprint sensor would sit inside the button, similar to what Apple already does on some iPad models. It also makes sense for a foldable because Apple would otherwise need to deal with authentication on both the outer and inner displays. Battery life is always a concern with foldables, but Apple could be preparing a battery close to 4,883 mAh. The battery would be split between the two halves of the phone, with one cell around 1,921 mAh and the other around 2,962 mAh. That is a serious amount of capacity for a foldable. It probably will not beat an iPhone Pro Max in battery life, but it could still deliver strong endurance for a device with 2 displays. The iPhone Ultra is expected to use the A20 Pro chip, and this could be one of its biggest advantages. The chip is rumored to use a new 2nm processor, which should improve both performance and power efficiency. Reports suggest Apple could see major efficiency gains compared with the previous generation. For a foldable that needs to power 2 screens, better efficiency could be extremely important. The Ultra is also rumored to feature 12 GB of RAM. That would give the phone plenty of room for multitasking, demanding apps, gaming, and future Apple Intelligence features. It would also put the foldable in line with the higher-end iPhone models expected around the same generation. Apple could also use its own custom connectivity hardware inside the iPhone Ultra. A new C-series modem chip is expected to handle 5G, while another next-generation chip could improve Wi-Fi performance and efficiency. However, don't expect Wi-Fi 8 just yet. That technology is still too early, so the Ultra will likely stick with the latest standard Apple is ready to support. The camera setup could be surprisingly simple for such an expensive phone. The Ultra is expected to have 2 front-facing cameras, one for the outer display and another for the inner display. Around the back, there could be 2 48-megapixel cameras, a main wide camera, and an ultra-wide camera. The big problem is the missing telephoto lens. For a phone that could cost over $2,000, leaving out a dedicated zoom camera could be a tough decision. Now comes the part that could make many buyers think twice. Apple is expected to introduce the iPhone Ultra alongside the next iPhone generation in September 2026, with reports pointing toward an event around September 8 or 9. However, the foldable may arrive later than the regular iPhone models, potentially around September 18th, or even several weeks afterward. And the price could be brutal. Early reports suggest Apple may start around $2,299, with higher storage versions potentially reaching $2,500. That would make the iPhone Ultra one of the most expensive iPhones ever. Apple may finally be entering the foldable market, but it certainly does not look like it will be making a cheap entrance. If these leaks turn out to be true, the real question is whether the iPhone Ultra will be worth that massive price. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.